All right, I'm back. Josh with Twin Affiliates, wearing a different hat today. It's a little bit chilly up here in the north. So let's go to screen share, and we're going to continue on with yesterday. We were talking about the affiliate sales funnel, and I'd gone over the bridge page and a few other things, and now I want to go over some things that maybe some odds and ends, or, well, let's put it this way. So past two videos I talked about congruency and the idea of your affiliate sales funnel kind of following or being similar to the sales page that the customer ends up on. And I talked about kind of color, background, and setup. Now I want to go a little bit more into your copy, or the words that you're putting into your sales funnel. So the headline and subheadline and the button text and all of that, because when I talked about it before, I kind of skimmed over it because I was moving on to other things. But if you remember a few videos back when I talked about the opt-in page, what I had down here was the text in the button that was the same text here. And that would be fine if this went to a sales page, which in some funnels it does. Usually in an affiliate funnel it doesn't. It goes to a bridge page. So with a bridge page and having a video, you kind of want to generate curiosity. Like here you could put click here to find out more, or click here to download your free, if you got a lead magnet, to download your free ebook. So I'm just kind of throwing out options here. Like if you do have a lead magnet and an ebook here, then click here to download your free ebook. Or going on to the bridge page video, click here to watch the free video on the next page, which could even be up here in your headline or your subheadline. Now, one of the things you want in a text is, or in the funnel itself, is copy design. So your sales copy, your headline should always be all capital letters. And what you want, if you want something standing out, or you want their eyes going to that, then you can either bold the text or you can offset it with a color. So I took the same button color, since it's on the builder all color in the background. A lot of the other colors really aren't going to stand out, but this button color will. So that's how you can offset the color, so their eyes kind of go, oh, 14-day free trial. 14-day free trial. So, easily grow your online business on a budget you can afford, or that you can afford. So those are just some of the ideas. I'm not an expert in this, but I've read a lot on it, played around with a lot, built a lot of funnels, and tried a lot of different headlines and subheadlines, and just kind of working with it to try and get it to fit. And this isn't something that I would I would have to work with this more, take time. And that's a big thing. Take time with this. This is one of the first things that they're going to see. And then when they end up over here, you want them to remember some of those words that you had in here that are similar to what's over here. So take your time with this. Now, I spent about 10 minutes here moving a few things around, and I would probably take another 30 minutes with this to really kind of type things out, perfect it, get it looking, feeling even better. So one of the things you want to remember is that if your headline and your subheadline and your button text and all of that is confusing, well, a confused mind usually doesn't buy. So if you have a video on the next page, what you could have in here is click here to watch the free video. And what you could have up here, maybe in the subheadline, is, you know, so here you got 14-day, and I got a misspelling here. Trial. So a little typo. And I'm sure there's probably more, so, you know, I need to be always looking for those, cleaning it up. But 14-day free trial, all the tools that you will need to quickly and easily grow your online business on a budget you can afford. And build your simple website or sophisticated sales funnel. Try it free for 14 days. Then you will know. And I got ho there instead of how. So another typo. That ain't going to go over too well if I left that in there. But anyway, then you will know how thousands of entrepreneurs are saving thousands on software cost every year. Now, yeah, and I just kind of threw that out there as kind of an idea. I probably wouldn't leave it that way, but I would probably say build your simple website or sophisticated sales funnel, something like free video on the next page reveals how you can save thousands on software costs every year. So, you know, let's try something like that. And yeah, I really don't like this menu on the right side that always pops up. So I wish it was an action like if I do away with it, it doesn't pop back out here unless I come over here and click it. You know, or something like, or if it was smaller, if it took up this much room, or, you know, if it was over here, because a lot of the work seems to be done, or at least migrates left to right. So that's one of the things I'm probably going to contact support about, because now I got to move my box over here, my text box. It's one of the things I don't like about Cheetah. So let's see if I remember what I was saying. Let's see. Free VIDEO. Here, let me capital video reveals and how I really don't want that color. How entrepreneurs are saving thousands on software costs every year. So, that would probably be kind of catchy and engaging. And then over here in the headline, scroll down here. There we go. Click here to WAP watch. Video now. So that'd probably work out okay. So then you got the copy design, the bold or different color kind of offsetting, 14-day free trial, free video reveals. Click here to watch free video now. So the bridge page has a free video, and if you wanted to give them even more direction, maybe put a little text here that says enter your information below, or enter your email and name, click the button below to watch your free video now. Could do that. And then if you got a lead magnet, you could even in the sub, let's see. So in the sub headline, you could say enter your email and name to, or something like that, to download your free ebook. But it'd be something you gotta play around with. Maybe you need that, maybe you don't. You could test 2 different funnels. You could have one with the lead magnet and one without, and see if the video is enough. Because right now you got your hook, which is free 14-day trial, all the tools you need to quickly, and so on. That's kind of a little bit of a hook. I don't even know if I would keep this build your simple website or sophisticated sales funnel free video. It doesn't really fit in, but you could take this and maybe fit it in somewhere in this sentence where it would kind of tie in, how entrepreneurs are saving thousands of software costs every year and still building simple websites and sophisticated sales funnel, free video reveals, all something like that. So I'd probably change that up a little bit. And so that's kind of a story, a little bit of a hook story, offer. So the story, how entrepreneurs are saving thousands every year on software costs, and then offer is the free video. And there's probably a way to tie in a lead magnet if you need a little bit more of a push to get them to enter name and email. So, and this ties in a little bit. It's if people are looking for a budget or affordable way to build websites and sales funnel without a ton of cost, then here's 5 ways to build your email list for free. So that fits in with them trying to save money or being on a budget. So those are just some ideas. I obviously still have more work to do on this. I want to show you a little bit of something else here. So let's go to save this. And then I want to jump over to the actual domain here, the website. Now, as you saw below, I had the disclaimer. And when it goes into the domain or the website, then it turns into a big blob. So that really doesn't work out well. It's probably a bug within the Cheetah. So I'll probably throw a ticket out there for them to take a look at that. But one of the ways you can fix that, now, this is something that might also help you in laying out your funnel, because one of the fixes that you can do for this, if your text is getting all splotchy like that, is you can take a box. I think I got two of them out here. We'll use another one later. So take your box, stretch it out here, and grab your text and drop it inside. So I'm going to have to, I don't want it to go underneath. I want it to be at the front. There we go. So now I can grab my text there. We'll try to get this lined up. I might have to shorten that a little bit. There. So let's see what that does. And I think that'll fix it. Hopefully. No, it didn't fix it. So I'll have to throw a ticket in on that, because that's not going to work out too well. Unless, let's try one more thing. Shorten it up a little. Make sure, in fact, we can make the box a little bigger. Make sure everything's inside the box. Yep. And we'll try it again. And yeah, it still doesn't really work. Yeah, so now everything's going kind of haywire on the. But if you go over to preview, you know, it looks just fine. So that's one of the glitches with Cheetah here, and I'm going to put in a ticket on that. I'll let them take a look at my domain. They can see what's going on. So, and I'm sure it'll be fixed pretty soon. But one of the last things I wanted to go over was with ClickFunnels. If you ever go over there and you use them, one of the things that they do, and I'm trying to remember here, I think it is, what is it, sections, rows, and elements. So let me try to explain this here, and it might help a little bit with design. I kind of like the idea, and it's something that you can do here. So you take a box and you say, this box is my section. This is my entire section. This section is made up of my headline and my subheadline. So here's my row. This is my headline. Or my text box would be my row, and then the element inside of the box would be the text. So it would be section, my box, my text box inside of the section box, which is text box, and then element in there would be my text. And then here's another row that goes inside of that section. So another text box. And so that would be one whole section. And then see everything within this section, once you get that box lined up, let's bring it down a tad. So everything within here is movable. You can adjust it within that box. And I think it just kind of helps to organize a little bit more. So that's all within that section. So that section's done. And then here you can grab another box and create another section, which would then house your email form and whatever else you got there, any other text or things that you want to do within that area. And over in ClickFunnels, I think a lot of times they do like 2, maybe 3 sections, maybe 3. So there we have that. I'll have to probably adjust this a little. So that's kind of how I've started thinking of it now. It's kind of like that within sections. And I feel like it's helpful. And then, the disclaimer down here would be just a whole nother section on its own. And that way you're building out sections, rows, and then elements within your, and it's easier to line stuff up that way. So hopefully that kind of helps. A guy could kind of pretty this up a little where, maybe these lines merge. So, but, just a thought, something you could play around with. Let's see. I'm going to end this video here pretty quick. Let's just take a look at it one more time. Just see how it looks. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I need to, yeah, I already did save it. Well, let's see what's going on. I know they're doing some updating. There we go. So yeah, they've been, and they've been doing some updating, so maybe something got tweaked on the paragraph text. But before I shut this video down, I'm kind of wondering if it's the paragraph text or if it's something different, because over here in the legendary marketer funnel, I went to the smallest header text, and we'll see if it's still working. So on my disclaimer, I went to, this is the smallest of the header text, and I put it inside of a box. And we'll go there and see. So that one's doing fine. It might just be the paragraph text that's messing up. So I don't know. But anyways, that's a little bit more on congruency and copy design. I'm by no means an expert, but it's fun to play around with. And yeah, just give it a shot and put on your thinking cap and come up with ideas and test them out. And hope you have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. We'll see you.